Hello and welcome to Herman Hits a Road. I'm Ads.
And this is Zoe.
And this weekend we have taken Herman, who's just over there, away to a motorhome and caravan club site called Alderstead Heath, which is just within the M25 on the south side of London. It is a beautiful day. However, it is a little bit chilly, so that's why I'm wearing this. Some people, that's Chaz, are in the shorts, but we're finding it a little bit cold. But anyway, in this video, we're going to be taking a look around the campsite and to find out if there's any changes any changes from the.
What's he got there?
Clarence has just put me off. He's just made a little squeak. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look around the campsite and see what changes they've made due to the lockdown and COVID. So stick around and stay tuned. So Alderstead Heath Caravan and Motorhome Club site is a bit weird to get to. You have to double back on yourself. Starting from junction 7 of the M25, you head towards the campsite, but you've got to double back on yourself because there's a very narrow road which we've actually been up once by accident. But I don't suggest you do that in a caravan or motorhome. You probably do it in the camper. And we're just about to show you what we do. Okay, so this is junction 7.
The M25.
Yeah, M25. And we have to come off here towards the M23 North Croydon. Okay, so at this point you want to start thinking about turning right. And your sat-nav would probably tell you to turn right as well. So if you've got a normal sat-nav, it will probably take you up this road here. Doing a turning right here, right in front of Starbucks. Where we're going, but we're not going to go up that very narrow road just there, and we're not doing a U-turn like they've just done. Okay, here we go. So there's the lane you're not supposed to go up, unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles. We're just going to turn right here and rejoin the carriageway. Okay. Now then, this may be looking a bit weird because we've just come down this road as all this traffic. However, we're going to turn left here. Is that right?
No, go straight on.
Follow the signs. We want the A29 to Red Hill.
Yes,
don't go that way, that's the way back. I was getting that wrong. Right. Now if you stuck to that and didn't do a right, you can carry on for a good few miles and then you come to a roundabout. That's probably the safest way, less stressful way, but the last time we did that, it took us ages to get there because we were stuck in traffic. Okay, so now we can see the caravan club, or the camping sign there, which is just this left. Is it Stevens Road or something? Sheffield Hill.
No,
Shepherd's Hill. There we go. So it's not very far. Now we come to this T-junction here where we go left and you'll see the caravan sign there. And this is the road which we've just avoided. So we're now at the top of it and the campsite is just up here on the right hand side. There you go. Alderstead Heath campsite. So here we are, we're back in the same pitch as we were here last time. after the first lockdown, that is. And Chaz and Liz are in the same bay they were in as well, so nothing's much changed there. Now the campsite, there are plenty, it's very busy, but there's still spots available, and there's all this around here, so it is not entirely fully booked. So Alderstead Heath, there are over 100 pitches here, so we're not totally fully booked, but as you can see there's quite a few vans and quite a few still empty, and there's even more over there, look. So here is the toilet block, and I think it's a very similar setup as last time. You have your bands in some sanitizer fluid, I think it's probably Milton, or it says it there actually, Milton. And what you do is you take a band out, put it on the hook this time. I don't think the hooks were available last time, rather than wearing them. And you have some hand sanitizer there if you need that, and then you can go in. Now they just cleaned these, so no one should be in here. And the other thing is, just says it there, and a few other places, about wearing a mask. So I'm wearing a mask as I'm going in. Maximum limit is 5 people. These are cordoned off for social distancing, and so are the washrooms and showers, but the toilets are all open. Yeah, and so when you're finished, you just take your band off and then put it back in the solution. So even though the rules are at the moment that campsites are not supposed to have toilets and showers open until, I think it was May, can't remember the exact date at the moment, but the Motorhome and Caravan Club have been able to open their sanitary blocks, but with restrictions. Of course there's no showers, just the toilets that are open. One thing I would like to point out as well is that even though we've got a narrow road leading up to the campsite, that doesn't stop people from using big motorhomes and caravans. Take a look at this one, ginormous, it's like a 7.5 ton truck, so you can definitely get large vehicles to this campsite. And there's also a massive bay near the reception area where they can put the big American RVs as well. I think the last time we were here after the first lockdown, this play area was closed off due to COVID rules. Now it seems to be open. There are some rules here, like social distancing, clean your hands and that kind of thing, but yeah, it does look like it's open. You know, a unique feature about Alderstead Heath, other than the fact you can actually park huge motorhomes and caravans here, is that they have pitches for tents. That is very unusual for a motorhome and caravan club site. Here we have one of the water points. You've got the wastewater, you've got the drinking, you've got the recycling area there and a chemical waste point. There's some rules here. I think they're very similar to the ones we've just seen at the play area, and there is a hand sanitizer just outside, so not much difference in the normal times here really. Here's another huge motorhome. So the first change that we noticed when we arrive is that you can actually go to reception for one thing, whereas before I think they came out to us, but I might be getting my campsites mixed up. But the next thing is, rather than having a big piece of paper, you remember, and I'll put a video up here just to show you what we did last time, rather than having a big piece of paper with all these rules and whatever, they gave us this. Now on one side you can either fill in the details or you can scan on your phone using the NHS app. So that's the first thing they've given us. We just scanned it, but they kind of want this back. They want to put you need to put your pitch number on it, and then after you've scanned it, I don't know, it seems a bit weird, even though it does say just scan or fill the form in. So we've just come for a walk, and the campsite is surrounded by farmers' fields, and this one in particular is very yellow. Look at that, it looks beautiful. And you can smell it as well, can't you? Really nice.
On both, can you see both sides?
Yeah, look. Look at that.
So the campsite's just over there.
Yeah, that's it. The campsite is just through there. We've got this beautiful yellow field.
It's a bit cold today, isn't it? A bit breezy. Bright. Look at that sky as well. Beautiful sky.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
Right, we're back from our walk and we're getting a bit peckish, so we thought we'd start the barbecue, and we'll turn around and there's our ad. He's just started. So we started with the sausages. This is for 4 of us, so we're not that piggy really. And then on the table we've got chicken and chorizo kebabs, 2 packs. Then we've got Chinese style pork loin steaks. And then we've got 8 minted lamb kebabs. Obviously we're not going to eat all of this tonight, but we'll probably cook it all up and then have some tomorrow. And of course there's the traditional beer sitting on the table, which has already been consumed by ads. My goodness, I think we're cooking for the whole campsite, aren't we? They smell very nice. Smoky. Look, there's a little Herman. I think he's enjoying his little trip out, isn't he, my love? Weekend is never long enough. This is the problem. It's got a few spaces empty, so it's not completely full. It's quite nice up here because we're right at the other end of the reception, so it's not so busy.
Good morning, everybody. We had a fantastic time last night. We thought there was quite a lot of that barbecue to eat, but this is all that's left. So we did really quite well eating all that food last night. We had salad, we had potato salad and coleslaw that Chaz and Lizard made as well. Yeah. We also almost finished the gin. I also gave them a bottle that size. And so they look very.
Got a bit burned, haven't we, as well? Because it's quite warm, but
it's
it was
very warm.
Windy, wasn't it?
It's very sunny, but it was cold. But anyway, do you want to know what the definition of laziness is in a motorhome? Let me show you. So there is the button for our toilet, and you can see that it's red. It's full. Our toilet is full.
Do you need to tell people that?
So our toilet is full, but the reason I'm showing you that is because there's been a lot of comments from the previous video when we went to Grafham about when we was talking about the pink fluid, and a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, we mix it with water and all this kind of thing. A few people actually had some good ideas about putting the pink fluid in a little squeezy bottle and using that to coat the outside of the toilet, but we don't use any of that. It doesn't smell. The only thing it smells of is the chemical stuff that we put in the blue or green stuff. So it's a bit strange.
Green?
The only time it ever smelt is when a man has stood up. Dad.
Naming no names.
And when it has, all I've done is use this stuff. Give it a bit of a spray with some multi-action spray. That's it. You don't need the pink stuff, guys. You don't need it.
Are you wanting more comments? Because you're gonna bloody get them.
You don't need the pink stuff. Water is enough. When you just flush it, it goes all the way round.
You're asking for trouble, I tell you.
So anyway, that is going to. I think that's going to end this video. I hope you we hope you enjoyed it. So
We've had a lovely time.
if you want to, please do leave a comment, and
Oh, dear.
if you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, maybe you should consider
Thumbs up.
subscribing and click that notification bell. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Right, you can put your meat away now.
She's full of innuendos.
We're not having gin this morning. It's too early.